Public Safety Now.
Build a safe jail.
I'm Superior Court Judge Chuck Snyder. I have served as a Superior Court Commissioner and a judge since 1989. I've been seeing these kinds of cases and working with our jail and criminal matters directly since that time, so I have a little bit of perspective on the process. It's not a healthy place for people to be. They're in there they're crowded in too tight. They don't have enough space. There are lots of programs we should have that we don't have for the jail. Mental health programs and other health issues and things that we could do for folks. Education, things of that nature that we could provide for people while they're in the jail. Don't have it because there's no space.
Those people that are very, very mentally ill need another place to go. And we do need a facility that is a jail that is well equipped to deal with those people as we can. We're really caught between a rock and a hard spot because so many of these people we would maybe never see if they had assistance with their medications, or we would see them briefly, then they get stabilized, then they could go to another treatment facility. So it's very difficult to take care of these people.
One of the 2 rooms that are available for volunteer programs to happen, and that's what we commonly call the GED room, but it really belongs to a courtroom that is used for first appearances, and they use that side room, the GED room, to allow the attorneys to have private interviews with their clients before they go to court. And so you can see behind me here is a courtroom, over here is what we commonly call the GED room. It's because of the lack of rooms in this facility that we have so few programs to help the inmates learn to make better decisions.
We have requirements under law to put people in jail because the legislature has created a sentencing scheme that says that anybody who has a sentence that's less than a year and a day will serve it in a county jail. If it's a year and a day or longer, it's to be served in a state prison. Those sentence schemes and the grid that we use to determine a person's sentence are based upon the person's prior offense history and the level and seriousness of the offense they have just committed. When we have to sentence folks to jail, most of the sentencing ranges are for folks into the local county jail. By far the most folks we sentence go to spend their time in the county jail rather than going off to a state prison. Why do not more people qualify for alternatives? Probably the main reason is that people have a history that makes them high risk. So the jail has a list and a set of rules. If they have this kind of a prior offense or this kind of prior history, or if it's the current offense they're facing, such as a sex offense or whatever, they probably will not take them. Just say they're not eligible. So those folks will not be eligible. We have electronic home monitoring or electronic home detention, which allows people to go about their lives with a bracelet on their ankle. It's work crew, which is either in custody work crew where they spend the night in the jail work center and then go out and work during the day, or out of custody work crew where they report it in the morning, go work all day on a public project and go home at night. We have work release for those folks who have jobs. They could spend the night in the Alternatives Correction Center and they go to work during the day.
When they're in one of our work programs, they're up at 4:30 in the morning and then they're going out and they're doing some really hard work during the day, but very productive work that reaps benefits to the community and it helps pay back for the community for the crimes they've committed.
There's so much more that could be done by volunteer organizations in our jails, but we don't have the facilities. I'm told by the jail chief that 40% of the inmates that are booked into this place cannot read or read so poorly they can't read their charges. The Literacy Council has people that would work with them on learning to read, yet there is no rooms to do that. We just don't have the facilities to provide these programs that will change the lives of some people, so perhaps they won't come back.